Good afternoon, folks. Grandpa Greenwald here. This afternoon, we're going to make some twice baked potatoes for dinner. Can't wait. I'm getting excited. We're going to get these things washed up and we'll get back here and get started. Action on two. Two. All right, folks. We got the potatoes all washed. We're ready to move on. We're just going to go ahead and poke some ventilation holes in some of these potatoes here. We're going to go ahead and poke these potatoes, let the steam out while they're cooking. Um, and Josh, I want you to do a few of these. This is my young grandson Josh here, and he's going to help me with these twice baked potatoes today. We're trying to get him some cooking experience so he can cook his own food one day. Josh, you want to try that? Sure, Grandpa. Oh, yeah. Okay. Stab them deep enough. Now you got to stab them. Yeah, they got to go in there, John. There you go. It's like stab a hole, but we're not sticking it all the way through. Do a couple more real quick here. We'll get them done. Stab that baby. There you go, like that. You just don't stab your thumb. If you stab your thumb, your mama will not be happy with me. Good. All right, get those things stabbed and we'll get started again. So maybe some grapeseed oil. All right, about got it, Josh? One more. One more? All righty, we'll get that one done and we'll press on. Action on 11. 2. See, I didn't call 11. I got you. You thought I was going to say 11. Okay. Go ahead and throw those. I'm going to get the oven heated. You put those things on the pan there, John. Action on that. We don't do another action. Let's see. Bake. All righty. We got the oven heating up to 400 degrees. Let's see what we can fit on this pan. I think we'll be able to fit them. We have a couple of extra smaller potatoes on here. Sometimes we break some. Sometimes we don't have quite enough filling. Sometimes I like to make them where they're just packed full, just big old baked potatoes. Boy, those fit about perfect, huh, John? Okay, let me get over here. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna try not to get sticky. But we gotta, you know how I feel about sticky? You know I don't like sticky. We're gonna try not to get sticky here. Let's do it. We got to get enough. You got to get enough cooking spray on there because you want it to hold this. You want it to hold the kosher salt. And we're going to cover it heavily with kosher salt. The folks that eat the potatoes, they can, or eat the shells, they can take some of that off. This is what I was talking about, not being sticky. We want to be able to try to turn those over. Can you help me turn those, John? We want to try to grab the corners and turn them so our hands don't get all sticky. Wow, good job, good job. What that means sticky? In my book, it all means sticky. If it's not clean, it's sticky. Okay, here you go. All right, let's do the other side now. I don't know. Yeah, I'm putting too much, but it doesn't have any detrimental effect. It's kind of just there. It'll be on the peel. A lot of it's just going to go away. All right, our potatoes are ready to go in the oven. I'm trying to think if there's a step that I forgot. We had the potatoes. We stabbed the potatoes, made the air vents or the air holes in them. We sprayed them with the kosher salt. Now we just need to cook these. We're going to put them in for an hour and 15 minutes, and then we have a lot of potatoes. So we're going to put these in an hour and 15 minutes. We'll test them to make sure they're done. Uh, Other people here, Grandma, she likes to, she wants them squishy. She just wants them just all squishy. So we're going to do them, we're going to cook them Grandma's way today. I don't know where. I'm pretty potholder poor here. I guess I need to get my potholders out of the garage. Owie, owie, owie. That's what I need to do. Get the potholders out of the garage. Oh, let me get the ultimate tester here. 1 second. Oh, you're going to get a fork.
No, I'd like to have a potholder. Do you have one?
That's what I was just saying, that we're challenged. We're potholder challenged right now. I got to get those ones out of the garage.
Yeah, I think they're done. That's the biggest one, and
Oh, that's way done.
yeah.
To me. Okay. Super. So what we're going to do here is we're going to let these cool off 30, 45 minutes so we can work with them. We need to cut them and do all kinds of things. So successful. At least we got them cooked. All right. I believe these babies have cooled down enough to touch. I'm going to go ahead and cut them. You probably ought to take them out and cut them, and they'll move them over and go ahead and cut them up, put them on the cutting board, and let them sit here. We'll cover them up, let them cool. So yeah, they are real done. The shells or the peels, you can feel they're just, get out of here, nice and crispy and just the way we want them. We got a lot of potatoes here. Okay, we're going to use that. We're going to use that pan again. We're going to put those right back on the pan when we get ready. We got a lot of potatoes here. All right, let me find something to try that. Laying that over there. That'll work. Cool. All righty, we're going to let them cool just a little bit more. I don't think they're going to take much. They cool down pretty good, and I'll go ahead and get these things scooped. All righty, these ought to be cool enough. Let's go ahead and get them peeled. See what I can do. I got too much. I don't have enough space. All right, let's see if we get these. Just give me a second. I'll get in the rhythm here. So what we're going to do, we're cleaning out these shells here, and we're going to mix in some into these potatoes, some little milk, some melted butter, cheese, bacon bits, those type of things, and then we're going to stuff it back in the shells and bake it again. Let all that stuff gel in there and bake it again. Yummy, yummy, yummy. My granddaughters, I've been making these for years and years and years. My granddaughters typically will vacuum seal, depending on the size. Sometimes we get some big bakers. We'll vacuum seal them, and they'll take them to school, to lunch, and come home, eat them for dinner, eat them for after school snacks. Those we want to take out as anything we want to season. If you leave too much in there, it's not a big deal. It's just a potato that hasn't been eaten yet. You're going to lay some good stuff on top of it. So Just get it where you're comfortable scraping. You don't want to rip up your shells or gouge them out or put holes in them. And all righty, let's get these babies stuffed. Don't have a masher. So I'm going to mash them by hand a little bit. Get out of there, Fly. I'm going to put a little milk. We don't want too much milk in there to start with. Just put a little milk to soften them up. Now I'm going to put a whole stick. That's a whole stick of butter, but look at all the potatoes we have. We got a bunch of potatoes, so that's not a. I'll probably get in trouble for doing it, but boy, they're going to be creamy. They're going to be good. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And that's just with the butter and a little bit of milk. I'm gonna put another little splash of milk. We're gonna drop in. See if I can get this open. Just gonna drop in a little bit of bacon bits. Okay. We're gonna put not a ton of sour cream. That may be a quarter cup, if that much. We might come back and add more. Put that down. Looking good. Oh, a little bit of bacon bits in there. We don't want to be overwhelming or have an overwhelming amount of bacon bits. We're going to top these with some bacon bits. So this is a fine ground, a shredded cheese is what you need for this, and we'll go ahead and put the rest of that shredded in. And I have another Mexican cheese here. I don't think I'm going to use that mild cheddar. It's really a heavier shred on that one, or a heavier cut on that one. Yeah. It's going to be really cheesy. So this is a Mexican style blend. It's Monterey Jack cheddar, asadero, and quesadilla cheese blend. So that's what we have in there. And we'll mix it up. Again, we're getting it mixed. It's going to be mixed good enough. It's going back in the shell. All of this is going to gel together. It's going to melt. It's going to be yummy, yummy, yummy. All right, I'm ready to stuff these potatoes. All right, let's go ahead and get some of these started. I told you I like to make big fatties. I mean, so when somebody puts something on your plate, you got a decent meal sitting there. So we're pushing this down in there. You want to kind of snug it in there. And then we're going to put a bunch, like I said, on the top. I'm going to put a bunch of big fatty stuff on the top there. So we put the milk. I don't have measurements for that. I normally just dump it in. The main thing is we don't want to overwhelm it. We don't want to make it an overwhelming sour cream. It's supposed to gel with with different flavors. We have a couple different kind of, or several different kind of cheeses in there with the Mexican blend, and you do have your flavor from your potatoes, from your little bit of bacon bits. The milk doesn't bring a whole lot. It's more of a creamy thing. Look, I even forgot to shell one of them there. All righty. We'll get this laid out on the pan and then start over again. Have the oven preheated again for 400 degrees. I'm going to put these in for about 25 minutes or so. We need to make sure that the internal comes up to temp, and it's not starting cold or anything, but I want to make sure that the potatoes get warm all the way through. They need to get hot all the way through to melt the cheese we put in there. That's part of the thing. We're going to put a little bacon inside. I need to put a little bit more on the top, and well, that's a lot of bacon. These bacon crumbles from Costco are actually, they come in this big bag, and they're like a piece of bacon. They're big. They're not little bitty chips. They're like whole little pieces of the bacon. Yummy, yummy, yummy. All right, about 25 minutes. Oh, golly. Dang. And I know better than stick my head in the oven. Whoa! Off, cancel, off. Everything's off. All righty, folks. This is it. We got a wonderful pan of twice baked potatoes. They're golden brown. The cheese is melted. The bacon is smelling good. I think we're going to call that a success. Hit the like button if you like the video. Hit the subscribe button and come back and see us again. Thank you, folks. Appreciate you coming by.